Now, if you were watching breakfast a little bit earlier this morning, you would have caught a brief glimpse of some adorable chicks. They were curlew chicks because it's hoped a new conservation project could help turn around the fortunes of what are one of Europe's largest wading birds.
Yeah, numbers of the native species have plummeted in recent years, but a brood of newly hatched chicks could now be the key to restoring their numbers in the wild, as Yvette Austin now reports.
This curlew chick is beginning a life that could last 30 years. Its brothers and sisters are already out of their eggs and have found their feet. They're being given a helping hand in their early days as curlew numbers have declined dramatically in southern regions.
The reason for the project is that curlew's breeding in lowland England, so basically everything south of sort of Birmingham. They're down to about the last 200 pairs, and they need to produce more chicks per year to sustain their population. So they're going to go extinct in 20 years if no one does anything.
Young chicks are vulnerable, and their decline is blamed on human population growth, habitat loss and high numbers of predators like foxes. So these chicks will remain protected as they learn to fend for themselves.
We use a concentrated pellet, which in theory has everything they need in, but the natural diet would be for them to forage for their own creepy crawlies in the grass and hope they can find enough. So we try as much as we can to give them that opportunity.
The hatch this year has been a success. There are now around 40 chicks being cared for, the eggs having been brought down from northern England where their numbers are more healthy.
These chicks are just 4 days old. They'll gradually be given more space, and in July they'll be released into the wider reserve.
The reason to rear them here is that it's thought curlews like to return to their place of birth to breed themselves.
When the birds are hatched and are growing, they imprint on where's home, and we think magnetic patterns, star patterns, they just know it's home. So by rearing them at Elmley, they then focus on this being home, and they've sort of got a homing point, if you like. They've dropped a pin.
So you hope they'll come back here to nest?
Yeah, that's the ultimate aim. Any breeding in the southern England would be a win, but particularly Elmley for us would be fantastic.
So the big test is yet to come. 2 years ago, the first batch of curlews were released into the 3,300 acres of wet grassland and meadow that make up Elmley Nature Reserve. Next year, they'll be fully mature and looking to breed themselves. Conservationists will be hoping for a curlew comeback. Yvette Austin, BBC News, Elmley.
They are beautiful birds, aren't they?